Noisy pixel.
I've pretty much grown up with the One Piece franchise, whether it's by following the manga and anime adaptations or one of its many video game spin-offs. And while not every video game released with the One Piece name attached to it was great, I found things that I can say that I liked about each of them. Now, Bandai Namco is taking this franchise to new heights by bringing it to an open world full of adventure. Sadly, this adventure doesn't come without its setbacks. This is Noisy Pixel's review for One Piece World Seeker. One Piece World Seeker opens up with a great scene as the Straw Hat Pirates pull off a heist on a floating prison. However, things don't seem to go their way and Luffy ends up escaping to an island below. Surviving the fall, Luffy meets Jean, a sort of sheriff of the island who is trying to bring peace and stability to the land against all odds. At first, Luffy's main mission is to find the rest of the Straw Hat crew and set sail, but this just acts as a lengthy tutorial mission since the actual game doesn't seem to start until about 4 hours into it. While exploring the island and looking for these beloved crew members offers a nice way for players to get the hang of the game, many of the traversal skills and abilities are locked behind a skill tree. Things like opening up treasure chests quicker and being able to slingshot around require the player to spend points in order to acquire them. With that said, there are plenty of cool skills to unlock that make combos longer and make traveling around the island easier, but this is at the cost of enjoyment since they're not available from the beginning of the game. Without these skills, the game is not fun. So enemy encounters and getting from one place to another is just not enjoyable unless a good amount of time is spent unlocking the skills early on in the game. When it comes to combat, Luffy is a capable fighter, but the enemies, as idiotic as they can sometimes be, are extremely accurate in their shots and make swinging around the city challenging when you turn a corner only to be shot out of the sky by a faraway enemy. This made traveling even by slingshot extremely annoying. There is also a stealth element in the game, but outside of a few missions, it's not really necessary since enemies seem to have no limit to their line of sight. After the game's antagonist is revealed, the story opens up. You see, there is a nice One Piece adventure here to discover with some fun and hysterical moments between these characters. Sadly, not all of these scenes are voiced and instead players will need to read through most of these interactions, but that doesn't completely hurt the well-written story. There are little things here and there that really hurt One Piece World Seeker, such as the fact that Luffy can't swim, or even the multiple dead ends in the city that make traversing it a chore. Furthermore, the map features shows items and treasures displayed on the mini HUD, but it doesn't show you depth, so while a treasure may appear to be on top of a building, it's actually underground. The game is also very bad with direction, with directing the player where to go during missions. Instead of leading player exactly to the destination, it only gives them the general idea of where to go. Side quests in the game are mostly item fetch quests that don't need immediate attention of the player. One Piece World Seeker isn't anything more than fan service for fans of the franchise who want to hang out with the cast and spend some quality time with them. The best part about the game is the writing, and that will end up being the main reason that I see anyone wishing to see this game through until the end. There are many ideas that are executed well in this game, so much so that I hope the developers stick with the formula and create a One Piece open world experience that is more on par for what gamers expect from the genre. As it stands, there are far better games out there that will scratch your itch for an open world adventure. Sadly, One Piece World Seeker doesn't come close. Noisy Pixel is giving One Piece World Seeker a 6.5 out of 10. Please read the full review at noisypixel.net. Noisy Pixel is ran by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all our future content.
出来損ないは一緒じゃないのか。触るな。